Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
Today, as the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, Sophie and Edward are trusted members of King Charles's slimmed-down royal family. The couple showed their popularity at the weekend when they did their bit amidst the pomp and majesty of Trooping the Colour. But, 25 years ago today, Edward, the late Queen's youngest son, married the then Sophie Rhys-Jones in a relatively modest ceremony at St. George's Chapel in Windsor. The royal took nearly 6 years to propose to the former public relations consultant, who he met at a tennis match in 1993. When the couple's engagement was announced in January 1999, Edward told reporters, "It's impossible to understand why it has taken me this long, but I don't think it would have been right before, and I don't think she would have said yes." He also emphasized that their wedding would be informal and not treated as a state occasion. Edward, now 60, commissioned jewelers Gerard, who also designed Princess Diana's engagement ring, to create a show-stopping sparkler. It boasted a 2-carat oval diamond set in white gold and flanked by 2 heart-shaped diamonds. On her big day, Sophie, who is now 59, traveled to St. George's Chapel with her father, Christopher Rhys-Jones, in a Rolls-Royce. The car had originally been presented to the Queen for her Silver Jubilee in 1978. Sophie exuded elegance in a custom-made ensemble, comprising a coat dress and an evening dress designed by Samantha Keswick, née Shaw. Her full-length ivory coat dress featured a deep V neckline, long sleeves, and intricate beading around the neck, sleeves, and train. Concealed beneath was a silk corseted dress, adorned with an impressive 325,000 cut glass and pearl beads. The designer, who created the outfit in 4 months, ensured the dress fabrics perfectly matched the stone of St. George's Chapel, even making secret visits to the venue for color coordination. Prior to her wedding day, Sophie appeared to drop subtle hints about her bridal look when she attended the nuptials of Samantha Shaw and David Keswick in May 1999. Sophie wore a lilac coat dress and matching pencil dress, both of which were designed by Shaw. For her own wedding day, Sophie completed her look with the Anthemion tiara, her first were from Queen Elizabeth II's collection. Complementing this regal accessory were pearl jewels personally designed by her new husband, who commissioned Asprey and Gerard to make the pieces. In return, Sophie had gifted Edward an 18-karat gold pocket watch, which was secured to his John Ken waistcoat. The bride carried a cascading bouquet of ivory roses and white lilies as she made her grand entrance, accompanied by a fanfare from the band of the Royal Marines. Despite the modest guest list of 500, around 200 million viewers tuned in to watch the event on television. But unlike the extravagant weddings of Edward's siblings, there was no ceremonial state or military involvement as per the couple's request. The ceremony was largely a family occasion, with Edward's brothers, Prince Charles and Prince Andrew, serving as his supporters. The late Queen Elizabeth wore an embroidered lilac dress and matching feathered fascinator even though the couple had advised guests against wearing hats. In keeping with tradition, the wedding rings were crafted from Welsh gold from the Prince Edward Mine in Gwynedd. This custom dates back to 1923. Following the ceremony, the newlyweds rode in a horse-drawn carriage to the reception at St. George's Hall, Windsor Castle, where they enjoyed a buffet-style dinner with their guests. An array of music was provided by the National Youth Orchestra of Scotland, the London Mozart Players, and the band of the Royal Marines. Sophie and Edward employed Linda Fripp to create their 10-foot-tall fondant cake. The chocolate-flavored design, painstakingly crafted over 515 hours, showcased 7 tiers embellished with iced fruit and flowers. It was topped with miniature tennis rackets, referencing the couple's first encounter. Among Queen Elizabeth's children, Edward is the only one who has not remarried. He and Sophie have daughter Lady Louise, 20, and son James, 16, who succeeded his father as the Earl of Wessex. James has a lower profile than his sister, as evidenced by his absence from Trooping the Colour at the weekend.